Oh, here we go. We're live.
We are? Okay, so then it means I should go to this YouTube link and we're going to get a bunch of feedback now. This is going to be fun.
We shouldn't get feedback.
Well, no, because my... Oh!
But I did... Oh! And we've got a bit of a delay, too, so that's good.
Oh my gosh, this is weird. It's like going back in time. Oh my gosh, there's 4 people watching us now. Hey, people who are watching us. Oh wait, no, I'm one of the people watching.
All
Do
right.
I count as what? Am I watching twice? No, 2 watching now? Well, if someone who's not me... Oh, you know what? I can participate in the chat.
You can. The only thing I would say is be careful because the audio is going to be weird if you have the audio input.
No, I have the video and audio paused, but I can put in a question. So
I see. Yeah, do that. Do that. Maybe one of our listeners will throw in a question too and help us.
Dance on the head of a pin. Okay. Can you see the question I just asked? Does it come into?
I sure do.
And where does it come? Does it come into chat?
Yeah, I see it in chat.
All right. I'm not seeing it in chat. So you're seeing stuff I can't see.
Yeah, and I can even like do moderation in here too.
So okay, you have access to stuff I don't have access to. So you're really driving this stuff.
It looks like I do.
Okay, I can't see any of this stuff. Can you share any of that stuff with me?
Yeah, I might be able to make you. Hey, Randy. Thank you for letting us know. I'm going to add you as a moderator. So now you're a moderator for the channel, Nina. I don't know if that gives you special powers.
Moderator for the YouTube channel, but I'm in Riverside. So anything that I can't really attend to both of these at once.
Wow. This is so typical. You beg for more power, and as soon as I grant it to you, you're like, oh, I can't handle all the power.
I want the power in Riverside. So it's not in the Riverside chat. You're saying that you're seeing it in the YouTube chat.
Yeah, there's nothing in Riverside at this point. It's just all YouTube.
Okay. All right, because what I have is I have the Riverside interface in my laptop, which is here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have YouTube, here on my side computer.
Yeah, on your YouTube, you should be able to click on Randy's comment.
Okay.
And you should be able to have more options.
I don't.
There should be some little dots next to the...
Oh, there's some dots. I can report or block.
Well, see, now you've got just report or block?
That's it. Let me see. Let me refresh. Oh, that's so weird. Okay. I get report or block. And it says slow mode is on. Send a message every 1 minute. That seems good. You don't want people losing their minds.
No, and when we do slow mode during the event, I think maybe we'll set it to 10 seconds or 15 seconds or something. But one of the things I noticed is that when you get hate people coming in, one of the things that they tend to do is put spam in the chat. So I think slow mode will let people be a little bit cooler headed.
Okay. All right. So I is going, oh, this is terrible. All right.
We just, Colin Wright has retweeted our tech check link. So we might get a couple of curious people coming in.
Okay. All right. YouTube is slowly low. The problem with looking at it on my laptop is not powerful enough to have Riverside. Oh, there it is. Okay. Wow. That's so weird.
Hey, now we've got 3 people.
That's what it says.
This is crazy.
I know. This is just like when Heterodorx itself started. We started with 1 listener. All right. I have no moderation abilities for this chat. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Someone praised you. Neil praised you in the chat.
Aw, thank you, Neil.
Maybe someone will praise
Stephanie is
me.
a good, yeah. Praise Nina next.
Yeah, somebody praise me. I'm feeling jealous.
Well, but most of this compliment was for Stephanie Wynn doing a good podcast.
True. Hey, I'm going to be on Birdie Rose's podcast soon.
Oh, that's cool.
She interviewed me on Sunday.
I'm looking forward to listening to that.
Yes, she's solid.
Does she have an accent?
She does. She has a charming accent, and like everyone on Turf Island. Yeah. Yay! Someone likes my artwork, adores it even. See? Try to top that, Corinna.
I can't. I can barely draw a stick figure.
All right. So Corinna, you're looking at the YouTube thing, but
I am.
So you're not looking at our live video in Riverside.
Well, I could do both. It's just a matter of adjusting my tabs.
Okay. So like if I look at us in YouTube, I'm just seeing a still because I paused it so that it's not distracting. Are you actually watching the video in YouTube?
I am.
Okay, I'm
I
hitting
can see
play.
both. So I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So there's about a 20-second delay between what you and I are interacting with and what the live stream is actually seeing.
Okay. It's freaking me out to see that YouTube window. So I'm just going to look at the Riverside window because that's weird to see the past, to be like interacting with the past.
Neil is calling for a battle of dry wits, but I feel like tonight I'm all wet.
Corinna's wit is always drier than mine.
It's due to the fact that I'm English.
You are? You identify as English, or you're English? You notice that my hair is artificially colored?
No, I didn't see that. Yep. What did you do?
I bought this. It was called, I bought that semi-permanent hair dye.
Yeah. Oh man, I gotta say, you look at least 10 months younger.
Yeah, 10 minutes. Well, probably 20 seconds. I probably look 20 seconds younger. In fact, that could be what's causing this problem. Yeah, I don't really like this actually. But supposedly it will wash out. It's not like brutal hair dye. It was very like it didn't stink or anything. It's just supposedly some herbal stuff. But I feel like it gives my hair that unnatural old lady red hair dye look.
Yeah. It looks a little uneven.
Well, that's because my hair is gray here. Like I have gray temples and it doesn't stick to the gray the same way. So it's not like hardcore hair dye where all your hair looks the same. But, live and learn.
I have not been very active on Twitter lately.
Pourquoi? Oh, by the way, is this recording?
Yeah, it is recording.
The thing also. So after we do this live stream, we'll have a magnificent souvenir for posterity.
Yeah, I don't think it is going to be that great because at least 20 seconds of it is me counting.
But it's you counting.
Oh, right.
Well, somebody said that they could listen to your calm, reasoned voice forever.
Seems so dark.
Okay. What's going on here?
The suicide booths that Canada is going to set up for all of its citizens. I could be the last thing that they hear as they just drift off.
Speaking of which,
yeah, you're not setting up a. Wait, is there going to be Nina Paley themed suicide booths?
No, but you're sure reminding me of the movie this product is based on.
Soylent Green.
Yeah, when you talk about suicide booths and the nice calm. And I don't know if you saw Soylent Green, but I have this box of amusingly titled energy bars. We should offer this as a prize.
Energy bars?
Soylent Green, this box of Soylent Green that I have, because I'm not going to eat it because I prefer the drink. But
oh, Neil's Canadian.
Oh, so are there suicide booths on every corner, Neil?
There won't be yet, but I want to get in on the ground floor of that business.
I don't think they're making suicide booths.
Did you see the glossy video that was going around to try to market the suicide booth?
I could not bear to watch it. I thought it was marketing something else. I thought that some unrelated product, from the commentary that I saw on it, some unrelated product was using like their support of suicide to boost their name or something. That was my understanding. But I have been scared to watch this thing. Did you watch it?
I did. It was really glossy and beautiful. I want to try it.
The suicide?
Mm-hmm. Not the American style, though. That's too violent.
The Canadian suicide's looking pretty good.
They're always more polite.
It's so sad because there has to be, like I believe in assisted suicide under some circumstances. It's just very much not a one-size-fits-all program.
Yeah, if you're in chronic pain because of an illness that's incurable. Yeah, because I'll tell you, here's a true story. My grandfather had pancreatic cancer, and he was ill. He was wasting away, and he didn't want to die from cancer, and so he took care of the job himself in the backyard of his house. And that created a major fracture among his kids. He left his wife and 7 kids behind, and they never really had peaceful relationships again because that suicide created so much trauma.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did he shoot him? Did he shoot himself?
Well, yeah, I was trying to be subtle, Nina, but yeah, he shot himself.
The real issue that is close to me is people with Alzheimer's and what to do for them. So a friend of mine recently died of Alzheimer's, and for about the last 6 months of his life, barring the very last month of his life when he was hospitalized, but the last 6 months of his life at home, he basically was just wandering around screaming, and he was in agony, and he was in no condition to consent to anything because he had fairly advanced Alzheimer's at that point. Although Alzheimer's is really confusing, right? Like it's when it's going on, it's really hard to judge, especially when you're close to the person. It's hard to judge how advanced it is.
Yeah, because there's like good days and bad days.
Right, there's good days and bad days.
But you want to just believe that all of the good days are, that's the typical mood that somebody's in or the typical experience. But sometimes they're not good days. They might just be moments of lucidity.
Yes. He didn't have a lot of those, but he had hours of just wandering around going, oh no, I'm sorry, and sometimes like screaming and throwing things. And he was miserable. He was like continually anxious and terrified and upset and suffering, but could not consent at that point to anything. And I guess what I wanted for him was euthanasia, but we don't have that.
Well, you do. You wanted legal euthanasia.
Yes. I would not want anyone who assisted him to go to jail or be punished for doing that. Anyway, it was just horribly ugly. And I have to say that if you're up close to Alzheimer's, you become a believer in euthanasia, and you find the absence of it really cruel.
All right. I think we're proving that this technology is going to work for our event next week.
Oh, look at that. It's minus 29C. Minus 29C? Whoa. I thought it was cold here. Every corner is a suicide booth. And they're long enough. It's strange that, yes, I know it's strange seeing us. Perhaps I should improve my appearance so it's less disturbing, or wear a mask or a paper. I could do that.
You look fine.
I wish my hair didn't look unnatural old lady red, but I have no one to blame except myself.
I will say though that with your door closed, it's unlikely that you'll have any feline visitors.
The door's not all the way closed. It's partially closed because I have the
Oh.
space heater on here because it's really freaking cold here, although it's not negative 39C, but it's cold enough to have the space heater on and to mostly close the door to keep the less freezing air inside. It's cold. Brr. Let's see. Now, we could see if we could add a person to our video thing, right? Because
Oh my gosh, I guess
when
we could.
we do the debate, there's going to be, oh, you control, also in Riverside, you control, like you could probably hit a button so that only you are in the picture. Is that right?
That's a pretty interesting question.
Because when
I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, when Colin and Alice are debating, it would probably be good if we were not on the screen on YouTube.
What's this? I'm going to just press buttons for a minute here.
Okay.
Wow, that's horrible.
What are you nodding about there?
That's horrible. I wish I hadn't pressed that.
Let me go to...
I'm just full of regret for having done that.
What did you do?
Oh, didn't you hear it?
No.
Was that just me?
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, you're so lucky. I pressed there's a media button and it started making noise.
Yeah. Well, maybe it came through on the YouTube thing, but I have that muted, so I wouldn't know. I'm looking at us 20 seconds ago. It's disturbing.
We were so much younger then.
20 seconds younger. All right. Has anyone made another comment? We both look great. Yay. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you,
I'm going to try something here.
Commenters.
Oh. That's not going to matter.
What else can people in the comment box do?
Just comment. Well,
that's all they can do.
If I had something hooked up, they could probably donate, but I don't think I have that hooked up. And in fact, if you hadn't asked that question, what else can they do? It would not even come to mind.
Hey, I'm going to add a comment here. Find commenters.
Yeah, I will say, as good as Riverside is, it's not built for video streaming. And so the sorts of controls that you might enjoy having as a producer are not really present here.
So should we try StreamYard?
I can remove you, but I cannot add you. No, I'm not really eager to mess with that too much, but I don't know. Let me think about it.
Okay.
We've got a few people in chat. If somebody sends me a DM right now, I'll send them a link. I'll reply with a link.
You want them to send you a DM on Twitter?
On Twitter, yeah.
Okay.
I can send, if anyone wants to try. If they don't want to, that's understandable.
Yeah. Be our special guest on the Heterodorx Technology Check. If you've ever dreamed of being a guest on Heterodorx, and who doesn't?
Yep. And if you do, then I might kick you out too, just to test that functionality. Well, it could be that Colin gets really rowdy and
Yeah.
muscles up on Alice, and no, I don't think that'll happen. We've got some good guests.
Yeah. We also have all these protocols in place.
There's a delay of the video and comments. Yeah, from the best that I can tell, there's about a 20-second delay from, like, we can see the comments in real time, but I don't think that you can. Or I think there's a 20-second delay. I don't know what that delay is for. There's nothing useful that we can do with that. I don't have any controls where I can bleep anybody.
Oh, it's our buddy Mitty Mittai. Do you want to come on? I don't want to. If Mitty doesn't want his actual name revealed, I won't use his actual name. But leave a comment if you want to be our special guest, and I will text you because I know. In fact, I'm going to text you right now.
Do you have the link to send? I better send you the link so that you can forward it.
Is it our standard Riverside link? It is.
It is, but I don't know why you're asking if it's the standard Riverside link, because you're always telling me I don't have the link.
Okay, hang on a second. Copy. No, it just autofills at this point. So let's see.
I will say, I'm just noticing that Mayor Nuba said there's a considerate delay. So maybe this is a commentary about politeness.
Maybe if you had more controls, you could bleep out swears.
I wish.
Well, because there's the delay. Like, that's what the delay is for.
Yeah, I can.
I mean, that's what it used to be for on radio.
That's what
when
I
your
was saying
guest
before.
Was swearing.
I don't have any practical controls that would allow me to do anything about that.
Okay, I have sent our friend the Riverside link. Even though
Mitty Mittai?
Yes, he says that I can use his real name.
Is it Mitty?
No, he's been a guest on our podcast before. But he keeps a low profile.
A low profile
the
guest.
Question is, like, does he know? Do people know that
is this Dave Chappelle?
No, Dave Chappelle has not been on our podcast
yet.
Yeah, he was on one of our earlier podcasts. Well, he hasn't joined Riverside yet, although I wouldn't know because you're the producer.
It's late here.
You're the producer, and you're the one that's going to find out if he's trying to gain admittance.
Is this one of our Foxy friends?
No. Foxy friends?
Oh,
there he is! Hey, oh my gosh! Hello!
How are you guys?
It's our buddy Manish Yadav.
Manish.
How are you guys?
Excellent.
Good.
Good to see you. Good to see the both of you.
It's good to see too.
I'm hearing some background noise. Is that us?
Yeah, it's on the YouTube video.
Oh,
are you playing the YouTube?
Yeah.
Are you looking at?
I got it there. I just closed it. There we go.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
There we go.
That's
yeah,
confusing.
and it looks okay on the YouTube too. I think that this will be just all right.
Let me look at my muted YouTube.
It
has not yet shown up on YouTube
here.
For me yet.
You are our
awesome.
You are our first test guest.
Wow, I am writing that down.
I'm not seeing it on YouTube yet. How are you seeing it on YouTube?
Well, I don't want to be mean, Nina, but I mean it's just what I'm seeing on YouTube because it's what's on YouTube. You hit stop, and so since you stopped the stream, it's like from whatever you hit stop.
Okay, I'm going to mute myself for just a second.
Why?
And so that you don't get the sound. I'm going to hit refresh on the YouTube. Well, let's see what happens. I'm just going to hit refresh. Just what?
Just move the slider all the way over to the right.
Oh, no, too late. I'm hitting refresh. What's going to happen? Dude, I'm getting a spinning thingy. A spinning screen. There he is. Yes, and it's still muted. Awesome.
Yay.
Awesome sauce.
Have you guys already done this Alice and Colin thing? Or that's
No, that's
happening?
going to be on the 12th.
Okay, cool. I was
December
not
12th.
up to date. That is very exciting.
This is just our first tech check, so we
Got
can
it.
figure out if we can actually do this, because we've never done a live
Got it.
cast before.
That'll be live too, is that right? Or is that's gonna be
Live.
recorded? Oh wow. So I'm in a way contributing to that amazing event that you guys are gonna put on. Well,
Absolutely.
You are. It's
Yeah.
an important contribution.
well, thank you. That's
And-
they're two prestigious, illustrious people, and I'm the crash test dummy.
Exactly. Yes. And let's see if Corinna can hit the eject button.
I don't want to kick you out right away. I was just noticing we recorded our episode with you, and it came out November 14th. So it must have been early November or late October that we talked to you last, that I talked to you
It's
last.
been so long.
It has, but it seems to have gone by pretty quickly. How was your
I know,
2022?
right? It's bananas. It's just bananas.
I don't think
I
I've
was-
ever seen you not clean shaven.
No, I'm really I was sick for a bit, and so I just when I'm sick, I'm fine. It was like it's this long lasting cold, like it's not a big deal. But I just don't shave when I'm like
Yeah.
something about it, you just don't feel like shaving when you're sick.
Yeah, I don't shave when I'm sick either.
I don't shave when I'm sick or when I'm healthy or ever.
I love it.
If I did like the grooming that is expected of my cast,
right.
Mhm.
then people would think I was very ill right now. But no, this is just how I look.
You don't look I mean you look, I mean, to my eyes, you look compliant with your with the-
Well, I
with the
sure as
rules.
heck am.
You're
There you
so
go.
charming.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's right. I'm compliant with the expectations
Well
of a
done.
menopausal woman.
I love it. That is great. You guys got to come to where I live, and we got to do some dinner. Like that's what you guys should
Yeah, I
just
know.
fly out here, burn a bunch of carbon. And we're gonna go to Golden Era.
I really do want to go to Golden Era,
Yeah.
but we have plans to go to New Orleans for that
oh yay,
Quillette party.
The thing.
the Let party.
Am I not allowed to say the
Oh,
thing?
sorry.
I don't
Quillette party
know.
is
It
common
feels-
knowledge.
It feels more elite if it's just like, oh, it's a secret thing in
Right.
New Orleans.
But
I'm
it's-
not invited.
If you just Google Quillette Party New Orleans,
Oh,
you can
nice.
buy a ticket, which
Oh,
is
cool.
what I did.
That's exciting.
It's like anybody can go
Yeah.
if they pay. It's not really elite.
yeah,
but-
it's not.
Well,
But
you guys are elite, so
Yeah,
have
you
to
could
bring
come.
Elite flavor to everything.
You can come. The problem is that I got this ticket. I haven't been on a flight since I saw you last, Manish,
Oh my
since
God,
I
yeah.
last flew home from
Yeah.
California. And I bought this ticket with miles, and then the airline just changed my ticket to something completely unworkable.
Oh my God.
They
That's-
canceled the flight.
Oh my God. That's
And
horrible.
now I'm going to be spending all day waiting in the airport.
It's insane how you have to turn on, like in those situations. It's this game of chicken as to how upset a customer you can become and how much you can like. It just incentivizes this inhumanity between everyone. Like I had that happen to me once from, of all places, Dubai. It's a
Mm.
weird
Wow.
place that I don't want to be, but I was there, and then like on the you just imagine it's a big long flight back and everything, and you're just like, hey, getting ready, and you go to the airport again. Like, yeah, we're bumping you off the airplane, and I'm like, you can't. I gotta get back. No, you can't just going back now. And ultimately we got on that flight. But it's just a test of how much you're willing to push the limits of human decency. And I find those situations just like terrible. It's just
I've broken down and cried in airports before, like more than once.
Anyone would. These are insane situations. Be like, no, this is a huge amount of prep to like get here, go here, get ready for a freaking 20 whatever hour flight. I don't know how long. It's a very, very long flight, and get that all in line, and you've got obligations. You're just like, I understand there's acts of gods that can have, they just lightning can strike a plane or I don't know what, but like you can't just say nope, like after scheduling this. It's just, oh God, it's totally painful. And the fact is, you can mitigate it by becoming, an insane person and being one of these people that kicks and screams at the airport. And I just
that actually doesn't mitigate anything.
Sometimes it does. Sometimes it's a test of how much you're willing to put up with. I think
I've scored 0 out of like 4 on that one.
I'm very low. My scorecard's a very low number, but it's not 0, and that's what is unfortunate because it's like then it tells
it's
me
worked for you.
Things I don't. I mean, I just find I have to get very serious with the person and
male privilege.
Yeah, probably. I'm just like, but I go. I mean, anyways, there are other stories of like. I don't know, like this type of insanity when you're dealing with organizations. Some are really insane, but anyway,
I think what you really mitigate it is more money than God.
Yeah, exactly. Those people don't have to do this. Never have to do that. They never have to put up with rules.
Do you think that the gate agents? Do you think that when the airport or the airline is hiring them, do you think that they make them take personality exams and that anybody
they have to put up with a lot. Like I'm very simple. Like I think 99.9% of what they have to put up with must be insane.
No, I think they deliberately hire psychopaths.
Yeah,
I think that they deliberately hire people who can't feel anything and then actually take a little bit of pleasure out of ruining other people's days. Right. I mean, that would make sense. Sadists. That would make sense. I mean, that's what I would do if I was running an airline. The nice people, you have them work in the cabin of the airplane and drink drinks to people and help mothers with crying babies. But the people who've missed a connecting flight because they walked instead of ran across the terminals, then the psychopaths deal with them.
Right. Yeah, no, it's a bananas thing. They're all
see how this New Orleans trip goes. I would have taken the train, except that I lost all of my Amtrak miles in June. They all expired.
Wow.
I built them up. They're just gone into the ether.
So sad. All that hard work.
Yes, and it would cost more than $800 to take the train.
Oh my, I still don't understand the train in America. I've never taken Amtrak to anything longer than outside the door, and I just because it's prohibitive. Like every time you're like, oh, maybe I'll take the train. Whoa, nope. like why would I do that?
Yeah,
I've done DC to Providence, Rhode Island before, but I can't imagine taking the train.
Even in Europe, where it's all trainy, oftentimes the flight is more economically sensible. I would have thought I like not having to deal with I will take a lot to not deal with the flight. And the train in Europe often you take it in many places, but a lot of times the flight is a better option, which is in terms of your time.
You are the master of the humble brag. I got stuck coming back from Dubai, and then all the trains in Europe just work so well, and
I'm so worldly.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. No, these are on vacation but I'm really sensitive to the price, and the plane and the train are very similarly priced. Like it's not like you don't win with the train. You'd think it'd be easy, but it's often not. The train is a very expensive ride.
Okay, we only have 4 watchers now, and I'm one of them.
Oh well.
It was the story about Dubai. Please shut up.
See, normally we record about 4 hours and then we just publish the best hour. We remove all the stories about Dubai.
Yes. People are going to be horrified
Yeah.
when they see the
All right.
sausage being made live.
Manish, it's wonderful to see you, but do you mind if I try kicking
Yep.
you out to see if it works?
Yeah, here. So, do you want to kick me out? Then?
I want to try kicking you out. I've never
Yeah.
had to kick anyone out before.
No.
so-
Go ahead, do it, and then I'll stay off if that's all right. Unless you want me back.
Yeah.
If you really, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap up here.
Kick
in
me out.
just a
Can I
minute.
say? I should say something to violate the rules, and then. then you can
Oh,
do it.
yeah.
Yeah.
How can Manish violate the rules?
Hey, the virus that everybody was so worried about recently, would you say that that's natural origin or lab leak?
Oh man.
I'm sorry, that was quite cruel.
That's very funny. Okay. That was perfect. Thank you, Manish.
Thank you, Manish. Sorry for setting you up like that. Thank you,
Terrible.
everybody. I guess this is going to work for the 12th, and so we'll get the link set up, and we'll be good to go.
Yeah, okay. And what? We don't have any or anything for how long this thing goes? Because we have the paid Riverside?
Yeah, we've got hours and hours on Riverside at this point.
Okay, terrific.
Thanks to our wonderful supporters who've helped us pay
Yes.
for better technology.
Wonderful contributors. Okay, so it's a wrap. I'm going to let you kick me off too, or end it.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm actually going to play with the controls here on the YouTube side. So if you wouldn't mind hanging around for just a second.
I will hang around while you do YouTube controls.
Okay, here we go. We're going to.
Can you take a screen cap? Can you take a screen cap of what you're seeing?
Yeah, I can do that.
Ooh, we have 5 watchers now. I bet because Manish is watching now.
Yes, probably. Thank you, Manish. Goodbye, everybody. I'm going to hit the end stream button. Goodbye. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.